Member from Timiskaming Cochrane.
Thank you, Speaker. My question is to the Premier. Seeing as the Premier is unable to produce any evidence to back up her timeline of events, my constituents are wondering if she can provide any evidence on who gave Pat Sorbara and Gerry Lougheed their orders to offer Andrew Olivier a job.
Well, I go back to my previous answer, Mr. Speaker, that I will answer and I will cooperate with the authorities in the investigation that's taking place outside of this House. And I understand the politics of what the NDP is doing right here, Mr. Speaker. They don't want to talk about their own process. They don't want to talk about the painful reality that we put in place a progressive plan that drew an NDP member from the federal party into our party, Mr. Speaker, that put in place a plan for Sudbury and all parts of the province, Mr. Speaker, that are in the best interest of the economy and in the best interest of people in their day-to-day lives. They don't want to talk about that, Mr. Speaker, so they're taking on the role of judge and jury, Mr. Speaker, in terms of work that is being done outside of this House. The investigation is happening outside of this House. I will cooperate with authorities, Mr. Speaker. In the meantime, Mr. Speaker, I hope that the members opposite understand that that's the appropriate thing to do.
Be seated, please. Be seated, please. Supplementary.
Once again to the Premier, I guess openness and transparency has turned into deflect. Every piece of evidence points toward bribery, but the Premier says no, we're only trying to help out our friends. The Premier has been asked to provide evidence for her version of the story for more than 2 weeks. Let's try this once again. Is there any evidence for the Premier's version of events?
Mr. Community Safety Protection Service.
I guess, Speaker, the tactic of the NDP is to distract from the real issues that needs to be dealt with in this province. They're trying to distract from their abysmal record in electioneering. They just can't catch a break. They can't win an election, Speaker, and they're bitter about that. Their party members are asking about that. So what they're doing, they're talking about every other issue possible to deflect from their own dismal electoral politics, because they have foregone, Speaker. They've foregone their progressive values, because, Speaker, we here in the Liberal Party and the government are working on things that are important to Ontarians, like investing in our personal support workers, like investing in our childcare workers, like making sure that full-day kindergarten now, Speaker, is available to all 4- and 5-year-olds across the province. And now, Speaker, we're working on the most important issue, that is to ensure that there is retirement income security for hard-working Ontarians who do not have a workplace pension, and investing in critical public infrastructure across the province so that our families can get to work.
Thank you.